How's it going, everybody, and welcome. Welcome to Cucina Stellata starred Cuisine, or Cucina Stellata. I don't know, I'm gonna say Cucina, because it sounds sassy. 19th century, somewhere in the countryside of Romagna, Italy. Italia. Oh. Hello? What the fuck? Meteorite. Or an unidentified flying object. UFO. Hello? He goes to check it out. Great harm comes to those who let themselves be conquered by wine. Little by little they grow nauseated by food and find nourishment almost entirely in drink. Thus they degrade themselves in the eyes of the world, becoming ridiculous, dangerous, and beastly. Pellegrino Artusi. Like San Pellegrino? Huh? Right? Okay, move forward, turn 90 to the left, 90 to the right, interact. Okay. That's a pan. Add oil to the pan. Is that oil? That is oil. What now? Chop the onion, carrot, and celery and add them to the pan. It's cut. Thank you. That's cool. It's a really cool experience. Okay. Chop the meat and add it to the pan. Add the meat? Oh my god, that's creepy. Pour red wine into the pan. Oh. Grab the tomato sauce from the shelf and add it to the pan. Hello? Oh, okay, I get it. My goodness. This is cozy, bro. Place the tortelli in the pot. What is the tortelli? Is that the tortelli? Oh yeah, that's the tortelli. Write in the notebook. They say that curiosity is a dangerous trap, leading man into abuses from which he can never return. It is the same hypocritical world which claims not to care about food, that makes no civil or religious celebration without eventually spreading the tablecloth and trying to eat as heartily as possible. Therefore I say, always choose for your raw materials the finest goods, for these will make an impression. And if this precious fruit of who knows where origin is as rare as I believe, it must cost as much or even more than truffles. But caution must be exercised, with hope and fervor, for hidden prayers already hold future sorrow. I am repulsed by witnessing as they say that the desecration of God's grace, yet indulgence and appetite are too great. Oh, okay, he's a writer. Add the tortelli to the pan. Okay. Plate the dish. Eat. Wow, my god, that was cool. That was really cool. What am I looking at? I mean, let me move the mouse so you can watch. Jesus, this looks nice. I got chills, bro. Look at that. Meals like these make me feel like a neophyte in the kitchen and in the art of tasting. Not only the quality but the sheer delight leaves me astonished and my dreams fulfilled. Its sauce blends with so many dishes, keeping such excellent company that it's worth the effort to satisfy every curiosity and rekindle the fire and the stoves, to get back to work and plunge. Like a deep sea diver in search of goodness and beauty, I adore. I often say that one should only return to food when the stomach persistently cries out for help, yet I inherited almost unbridled erotic instincts from nature, at times nearly ruining my health and everything else. Moreover, if man neither craved food nor experienced sexual stimulation, the human race would soon perish. So here I am again, Casseroles, pots and lids, open your legs, aromas of the undergrowth, suits and braids of garlic, for I have returned amongst you. Bro, this guy fucking has sexual fantasies about food. What the fuck? Jesus. Just eat the goddamn food. Grab the onion, carrot, and celery from the shelf and add them to the pot. Huh? Food is not the only thing in life, brother. Add the oil to the pan. Grab the onion, carrot, and celery from the shell, chop them and add them to the pan. Okay. Bro, there's a thing called, like, gluttony or something like that, where if you eat too much... I mean, if you eat more than you need to, it's like... It's like not good. Add them to the pan. Go to the cellar, grab the cleaver and cut the meat. Where's the cellar, bro? Oh, that's the cellar. Hello? Jesus, I found an alien. Okay, I'm so... I found an alien and I'm cooking him. Okay. Pour the tomato sauce into the pan. Jesus Christ, man. Can you just communicate with him? Do something cool? I don't know. I quiver in anticipation and can barely restrain my restless, twitching finger that ceaselessly torments my beard as if it's trying to spread the remnants of a flavor that once passed through it. It is neither sweet nor bitter, nor sour nor salty. Perhaps it isn't even a flavor, not really. It's a sensation, an enchanting shiver that sneaks into the mouth and throat, something slimy and indefinable, that leaves behind a brutal echo, an aftertaste that never fades. There is no way to describe it, for no words exist to define it. Plate the dish. You're eating a fucking alien, bruh. I'm eating that, okay. Another hallucination, maybe? Yep. I like this game, bro. It's so cool. So cool, man. It is certainly a flavor, but not one that human taste has ever experienced before, nor could it ever hope to savor. A shadow that does not exist on the world's taste buds and that seems to feed, alternatively and contrary, on something within me. Even every other ingredient appears diseased, contaminated by its proximity, producing twisted fruits with a taste so warped that no one would dare try them, except those who, unbound by the dogmas and chains imposed by traditional cuisine, claim for themselves a flavor that is not of this world. It is like a painter's discovery of a new color or a chilling nuance, one that seems as though it had always been available, ignored in a remote corner of our darkened iris, atrophied, unaccustomed to surprise and unprepared for shock. I'm deeply confused, by the way. Like, is this guy obsessed with food? And he's cooking again. Just ate 5 minutes ago, bro. Chop an onion and add it to the pan. I mean, who am I to judge? Maybe he's really hungry. Grab the cleaver and cut the meat again. By the way, what is... here? Nothing, huh? Oh my god, he's still there. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. He's still alive. Return to the kitchen and close the door. How the fuck is he still alive? I hope he's not, like, gonna die, really. I don't know. Cut the meat and add it to the pan. Is it really good, maybe? Maybe it's really good. Grab the white wine and pour it into the pan. I don't hear him anymore. He's dead! He died. Okay. He died. He's dead. I killed an alien. Bro. Who knows, maybe that really happened in our world. Add the broth to the pan, okay. Write in the notebook. Once it was said that pottage was man's father. But this one seems more like the fare of angels and devils, ogres and mazakpol. Fuck you. Magalassi and Marmacule, spirits and essences of myth. I feel my stomach gnashing its teeth, eagerly preparing for bestial feast. I listen to the ancestral call of hunger and distinguish every word it utters. Now the palate. Now the colon, now even the bile itself, with its acidic tides, and still the shrieking taste buds singing their clear piercing notes. As the pleasure unfolds, Alice, a vortex rises from the depths of my innards. A force so impetuous, a spasmodic outburst that fills me with understanding and compassion for all those wild primitive beasts, ruled by passion and the violence of flesh. What I appreciate about this game is like the use of words. Like, who the fuck says fucking, I don't know, impetuous and spasmodic and I don't know, bro. Chop the meat. What meat, bro? Chopped it, bro. Grab the bread from the shelf and slice it. Okay. Oh, I'm eating tartar. I'm eating alien tartar. Spread the meat. Okay. Plate the dish. Eat. Another illusion again. He's like hallucinating, like alien meat has some side effects on him. Every time he eats alien meat, he gets like crazy hallucinations. Hello? Oh, my word! Certain laws lie hidden within the nature of taste, such that I could never have imagined. I feel every fiber of my body twisting and writhing, seized by a new sensation with every bite. For this flesh does not belong to the earth, nor does this flavor conform to the human order. After a single meager taste, such is its power that all other food loses its usual virtues. Wine turns to water, bread crumbles into ash, and even the air seems laden with an imperceptible scent. Nothing washes away this shadow upon my tongue, as if my very body were learning a new way to perceive the world, a way both wrong and forbidden. And yet, what is most terrifying is the heart of this damp night, with my throat parched and my stomach emptying so swiftly, is that something inside me still longs for that flavor. You got addicted to alien dick, my dude. Go to the cell, grab the cleaver, cut the meat. Okay, I will. I will, my brother. He's rotting. Oh my god. No. Get his brain. Put the meat in the pot. Oh my god, I'm gonna cook his brain. Oh, maybe I'm gonna get smarter. Put the meat in the pot. Wait for it to boil. Write in the notebook. Gosh, there's a lot of reading in this game, bruh. What misfortune, what ill-fated news, O wretched swamp, O foul quagmire, O unholy land that has sheltered me since I was a child. Have you no pity for your own children? You let no food stay wholesome for long, and this one, amongst all so sweet and precious, you can barely stand abundance, a curse upon you. Okay, I think he's mad. Grab an egg and place it into the bowl. Jesus, it's just a corpse now. Close the door. I'll place it into a bowl, okay. Add the flour into the bowl. Add oil into the bowl. Oh, cut the meat. Cut the brain, alien brain. Dust the meat with flour. Coat the meat with batter. What batter? Oh, that batter, okay. And put it into the pan. Okay, write in the notebook again. Oh my god, I cannot but entrust myself to fate. May this change in appearance in these vapors, despite the stench, enhance the flavor, as they do for grappas, seasoned cheeses, and cured meats. For I well know that spoiled foods at times hold unexpected effects. Of course, bro, you're gonna die anyway. Plate the dish. Eat. Another hallucination. Is there no text? Is there gonna be no text? Oh, there's gonna be text. Oh my god! This time the tasting was like a walk through the height of summer. A murky tangled path through a flowering garden where the way was painted in color and breathed fragrances like a dream. In that vast and luminous expanse it seemed as if the entire course of my life flowed before me. The path opened beneath an arch of dentate ivy. I made my way down a gorge, through patches of light and shadow, stepping where the branches parted into pools of golden mucosa. And beneath the trees on my left, indistinct blankets of I can read pharyngeal primroses stretched out like a carpet. The air seemed to lay soft kisses upon my skin. From the deep belly of the wood came to the cooing of wild doves, mingled with the warm gastric gurgling of a welcoming brook. The ground there was so overlain with primroses that avoiding them was impossible. Lost as they were in that digestive churn. The sweetness of the air and the green of the fronds dripping with enzymatic liquors almost filled me with reverence. At last I emerged from that garden through an orifice of hedges and brambles, sweaty and disheveled like a man freshly torn from his mother's womb. I'm deeply disturbed, you fucking moron, and I'm getting pissed off because I gotta read all that. You fucking asshole. I don't give a shit about your fucking stories. Oh, he's gone. He disappeared. Right in the notebook again. Oh, he disintegrated. Close the door. In the end, it has left me alone, yet a new energy surges within me, flowing from top to bottom, carried like a bolus deep into my most hidden bowels. I myself, it seems, am changed. It is the simplest explanation, yet the wretchedest one. Thus, why shouldn't I have become part of this splendid essence, like a link in the metabolic chain that always finds its final rest in the vilest of excretions. Use the bucket in the cellar. What is in the bucket? What bucket? Huh? Collect the feces. Chop the What? I took a shit in the bucket? What am I gonna do with that? No! Disgusting. Slice the bread. He's gonna eat his own shit, bro. He's gonna eat his own shit. He's gonna spread his feces. Oh my god. Please die, man. Just die. Dude, die. My goodness, no. One more hallucination, I guess. It's getting creepy now. What a catastrophe, a sharp biting taste, filthy as a guttered rag, a faded memory of its one pristine purity, perhaps too diluted, the spirit of tastiness and delight has scattered along the way. Perhaps its graces and virtues have surrendered to the stomach and from there to the flesh entirely. Nothing remains for me now but to surrender to one last attempt. What do you mean, one last attempt? What are you gonna do? Go to the cellar, grab the cleaver and cut the meat. Bro, look at the window, I'm in space. Cut what meat? No, I'm cutting myself. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm add the meat to the pan. Bro, I'm killing myself. Jesus Christ. Cooking it without oil. I noticed with a certain astonishment a twitch in my lashes and tears that blurred my vision. And yet by some cruel contradiction my eyes burn like flames on a dry stubble, scorched by their own dryness, like earth cracked by drought and the very draught of the soul which has already drained every last tear before it can fall. And thus it happens that, like who gazes too long upon the high sun finding no haven in the shadow of night, I feel myself consumed by fire, without a single tear to quench off the blaze. I'm just gonna eat my meat. I'm gonna eat myself. Okay. It's red now. Oh my god. What the hell? I feel my vigor leaving me, yet I still breathe in the glory of the tasting. Little time remains, and I must make the most of it so that my final work may take shape. God, spirit, or devil, whoever you are, grant me one last faithful taste. Grant me but a thread of oil over this tepid pottage, my very life. Pottage, however you're gonna say it. Oh my god, I cut the meat. No, I'm gonna kill myself. In GTA, of course. Oh my god. Oh. There he is. goodness gracious. Okay. The house disappeared. So I was not actually on Earth? I was in space. I was in fucking space. Cool. Thank you for making this, bruh. This was a really cool experience. I'm not gonna lie. This is an amazing experience and I'm very happy that I played this. And the game left. So yeah, guys, thank you. Thank you for watching Cucina Stellata, starred Cuisine. I actually so enjoyed it, bro. I enjoyed it so much. So yeah, if you enjoyed it too, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next intergalactic video. Peace.